Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Pisces for the week of September 26, 2022. Hello, my fishies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And I hope you guys have a blessed new year. This is Rosh Hashanah happening till Tuesday and the new moon in Libra. So this is a beautiful energy time. Keep the energy positive and think of the things that you want for the new year that is coming up for you. So keep the energy happy and positive at this time. So on Monday, on the 26th, you have a T-square happening with the 2nd, 6th, and 8th house. I feel at this time you have a stellium. You can be dealing with somebody who is dealing with health issues with this energy, and it could be catching up with them. This could be your children being sick at this time, God forbid, or someone in your life being sick and then them having to be the focus. So God forbid. Or this could be somebody going through it in your life at this time and you having to quarrel with family and be around family at this time. So you can be dealing with that kind of energy. For some of you, you're looking, this is like looking further into October, because I'm starting to do October monthly horoscopes, so I may not be able to do daily horoscopes because there's a lot of content at this time. But looking further, I feel like whatever you're going to be going through on Monday, expect that to be the theme song for a little bit till the full moon in Aries, okay? So this is like going to be a lot of changes coming up for you, but I do feel like this is going to, because when I was doing this horoscope for this week, I noticed that for Pisces that this was like the full moon energy was very similar. So I feel like you're going to be going through a lot of the same things, okay? So pay attention this week to what you're going through, because you're going to repeat it during the full moon energy, or it's going to come to an end during the full moon energy as well. So change is happening, or you and your family are going through a lot of changes at this time, and your relationships are going to be changing, probably for some of you very dramatically, because we're dealing with the South Node in the 9th house as well. So this is the ending of contracts. This is the ending of karmic contracts that you had with long-term relationships. A lot of marriages and long-term relationships that are 14 to 21 years old or 22 could be ending at this time. So be sure to check your natal chart with this energy, but those can come to an abrupt end, okay? So this can be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. A lot of you have Sun in Leo or Jupiter in Leo in your 7th house of relationships. So those of you who are between the ages of 40 and 45, your relationship that you've had for like 14, 15, 16 years, that could be coming to an end during this time, and a new love relationship could be coming up for you. Alrighty, so it's very, this is a time period for a lot of dramatic changes in your life, especially when it comes to your relationships, because they represent your Saturn Dasha. So your Saturn Dasha is ending. You have a T-square going on with the 2nd, 8th, and 11th house. So careful with your spending. This is unexpected expenditures coming up on Tuesday. This could be dealing with somebody else's crisis, or your partner who has probably a better job, you're being affected by them financially because they're going through a crisis at this time. So they're going through some kind of financial changes, or they could be dealing with health issues and they may not be able to work for a while, or this can be dealing with buyer's remorse with this energy as well. For some of you who own your own business, be careful with new clients. You can be dealing with chargebacks at this time, scams with this energy, or they're just going to be like nickel and diming you and trying to get as much free stuff out of you as possible with this energy. Or this could be taking foolish investments at this time. Whatever investment opportunities you do have coming up at this time, be it with housing, let's say like you and your spouse that you don't even get along with, okay, are dealing with like investment properties, and then it's like you want to like leave your wife and stuff like that, or leave your husband and stuff like that, but then you go purchase like a $500,000 house. It's like, bitch, you were trying to leave the situation, not trying to invest in the situation. So then what's going to end up happening, South Node, whenever it kicks in, that relationship's going to abruptly end, and guess what? Now you got to split this house with this other person. It's going to be like, damn it, so it's going to be like a situation like that. So try, when it comes to other people, especially other people you don't like, try not to obligate yourself with them at this time, because you're going to regret it, and it could be financial, and that just means that you two have karma between each other. So South Node energy, I feel at this time with the 9th, 4th, and 12th house, This is emotional changes that you're going through at this time. For some of you, this could be a period of enlightenment. You can be going through a spiritual awakening, self-realizations. A lot of self-realizations are happening here because we're dealing with the emotional self. For some of you, this is not getting along with the people at home, and the people at home and that you live with at this time, relatives or baby mama drama, you're not getting along with them, okay? Because you're evolving, growing, and changing. You're experiencing your likes and dislikes. I feel like for some of you, if you want to save your marriage, it's a time for compromise, okay? But know that these are karmic relationships, so it's not necessarily like as you grow with them, you're not going to benefit through this relationship. It's going to be same old stalemate kind of energy. You'll see what I'm talking about when you're going through it in the next 2 years or so. Okay, so this is a time of evolving, growing, and changing that we're doing this week. Like your soul at this time, you have planets in Virgo, and you're kind of feeling this energy. It's not the easiest energy time for you emotionally. You can be working through some stuff at this time as well. Again, a lot of emphasis on that south node because it has a lot of planets aspecting it during this time period. Then on Friday, I feel again, this week, it's all about your personal life, your emotional life at this time, and you're going through some major changes. It's going to be like till after the full moon again in Aries in October. You can expect to, you can be wanting to save this video at this time because you're probably going to go through these same energies again, all right? Or things are going to get resolved during the full moon energy. This is transformation in the home. For some of you, this could be not getting along with certain family members at this time. This could be fighting with your partner. There's a possibility of divorce for some of you. You do have a stellium in the 9th house at this time. Not very nice energy. This could also be dealing with separation and loss. This could be whoever has to leave your life at this time, let them leave your life. This could be like your truth being revealed at this time and you being investigated for something. This could be like going to court and them investigating your finances, being audited with this energy, taking care of your responsibilities at this time, and just dealing with situations that you don't necessarily want to deal with, okay? This is like your past for some of you, because some of you, you know, we're not all angels, okay? And so this is the South Node, like making you look at yourself, making you look at your stuff, because these are your lessons on what not to do. And now you're cleaning up your mess. And this is what's happening. You made a mess, and now you're cleaning it up. And it don't look good. And you did a lot of things wrong. So now it's like rectifying things. For others of you, you know, you're trying to leave a situation. So, you know, this is you trying to leave a situation at this time. So then on the 29th at 3:49 a.m., Venus enters Libra in your 8th house of sex, transformation, blow it up, build it back down, Pluto energy. This is truth being revealed. This week, again, not the easiest time. It's not going to be easy after full moon energy or after. So you're going to be going, so the beginning of October could be a bit rough for some of you. Unexpected monies can come in, inheritance can come in, money owed to you. And if you had inheritance that was owed to you, this is going to come in another form, okay? So be aware of that as well. So if it comes in another form and it's the same amount, that means that it's just the universe way saying you're not going to get back that one, but you can get back this one, okay? So it's a lot of like putting things right at this time. You can be dealing with separation and loss again with this energy. I feel like you could be going through it with your partner at this time financially, and there could be some financial unexpected expenditures coming up. For some of you, this is closing out your Saturn Dasha, so it's really going to be a lot of emotional transformation happening, challenges with this energy. So it's not going to be the easiest time for you because you're supposed to transform. You're supposed to rise above the astrology. Have a different conversation with the brain, okay? This is frustration and blockages happening. It's a transformative time period for you, and you can be challenged sometimes, and the challenges are where you're supposed to be transforming and changing and having a better conversation or learning to stop fighting, because there's no point in just let go of the situation, okay? Because this is a time where it's like gonna probably cost you financially to get out of a situation, okay? Or you have karma with a situation, and therefore you can't have this money because you owe this much karma to get out of that situation, okay? So sometimes we pay our karma in coin. When you pay your karma in coin, add up the coin. So let's say it's 7, it means, look up the numerology 7, for example. So that kind of. The first card I come up with is the Devil card, endings. But for some of you here, this is a time of indulgence, being irresponsible about things, or being just overly indulgent, like spending your last dime because you want to go party kind of situation. The 7 of Cups, fantasy, being more about your fantasy life at this time, not being about your reality. Self-denial happening here with these 2 cards, okay? And not wanting to deal with your reality and just being like, everything's fine, everything's great. For some of you, I've said this like a while back before I got hacked, but for some of you, this could be dealing with like men who are beaten up emotionally by their wives. This could be that spousal abuse thing that you're going through mentally. You could be dealing with a codependent relationship and you have a hard time walking away from it. The 2 of Swords, I feel like you can be also making some impulsive decisions at this time this week, so be careful with your decisions. The 9 of Wands, you can be dealing with somebody that's trying to keep you in a situation that you don't want to be in at this time, telling you it's going to get better, they'll change when they won't, telling you what you want to hear at this time, and you kind of like believing it, or you just kind of being like, you screamed, you yelled and whatever, and then they're like, okay, you're right. But then, even though that you scream and yell and stuff, it's not all right. And then 2 weeks later, a month later, they're going to go back to being their damn little stupid self, so you're going to feel some kind of damn way about it again. So it's up to you what you want to do with this energy. So some of you, this could be like emotionally codependent on this relationship. This is like being fearful of the future and what's to come at this time for some of you, and then for some of you, you're dealing with children, so it's very hard for you to let go. The King of Wands, you could be dealing with somebody that is a Leo or an Aquarius, somebody that's stuck in their ways of thinking at this time. I feel also this is a time period here where you're very ambitious as well, and you really want to make changes in your life. I feel for some of you, I feel like it could be just very intimidating to make those changes, or you could be relying on your what is that? On your intuition. Also at this time, this is a time where a situation is going to help you build the person who you are or who you're meant to become as well. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality, delving into certainty at this time. For some of you, you could be working on the self with this energy. This could be dieting and exercising. The Knight of Coins, money worries, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. For some of you, there could be another source of income coming in for you this week as well. For others of you, this could be getting a second or third job because you are more about your financial security at this time. For some of you, you like saving money and making money. So this could be, you finding different avenues to make money, or starting a new creative project or starting a new business endeavor at this time. I do see a new job offer presenting itself to you as well with this energy. The Fool card, for some of you, you're not hanging out, or you're not with the right people in your life, okay? Like you're not with like your soul tribe and stuff like that. You are with people that, you may not even have lessons with them, but you chose to be in this circle of people that you're not even supposed to be around with, okay? So you're not hanging out with people who have your best interest. You're not hanging out with people who want the best for you. Okay, so they're going to really take advantage of you this week with this energy. So just be careful of that with this energy. The Page of Coins, watch your spending as quickly as money comes in, as quickly as it leaves this week. The Knight of Wands, I feel like for some of you here that you can be dealing with immature people around you at this time. I do see on the job training happening for you this week as well. But I do feel like people are not taking what you say seriously as well, or not like really paying that much attention to you or that much mind to you. So you're really not being listened to. I think that somebody's just giving you lip service. For some of you, this can be online dating, or you could be spying on your crush with this energy this week. I do feel like for some of you that there is a strong soul group coming through for you, for some of you, not all of you, or you're in your soul group at this time for some of you. So I would reevaluate that, because, you know, for some of you, you're hanging around a bad bunch of people with the Fool card and the Devil card. So be careful with that. And then for others of you, you could be leaving this group and moving into a new group of people that is going to be a stronger soul group for you. Or maybe it is your soul group and these people are going to be like new, like you never met these people. And it could be like whoever you're talking to at this time could be introducing you to new people in your life and helping you, you know, let my friends be your friends kind of situation. So you benefit through this other person. The Ace of Cups, emotional validation is happening for you with this energy. I do see you turning a hobby into a money-making idea, or your small business can start growing during this time period as well, and actually become a little bit bigger of a business, or people can really start taking you serious. You may have like a repeat clientele with this energy. I do see you finding long-lasting love. I do see for some of you moving in with someone as well with this energy. So this could happen very fast for some of you once you leave a marriage or a long-term relationship that's lasted a long time. You're going to get married really quick, because that's an indicator for me that somebody going to come in real quick and boo you up real quick, and then you're going to get married real quick. It's going to be like, boom, married. What the hell? How did that happen? You know? I also feel like somebody's coming in who's a spiritual teacher in your life and who's going to like help you. I do see new beginnings coming up for you. And also for some of you, pregnancy. It doesn't have to be pregnancy necessarily. It could be like the symbolism of pregnancy, you know, something like growing, you know, something in its infancy that's going to start to grow. So this could be like a business endeavor or an idea with this energy. So this could also be a relationship too, with this energy. For others of you, I feel like there could be some kind of cosmetic procedure going on with this energy as well. For some of you, this is fear happening, so be careful with that. The Four of Wands, I see happy energy happening for you. I feel like for some of you, the focus could be more towards your home life. For some of you, you're more about the, you know, the high holidays at this time with this energy. The Ten of Swords, as I connect with the Ten of Swords, it means like picking yourself up and stuff. And I feel like it has something to do with career. And I feel like for some of you, this could be starting over in your career, okay? This could be like you having to start over from scratch. This could be you like, you know, studying to be like let's say, like, for example, like you're you know what I mean? Like you're a doctor, but you don't like, maybe you don't like you don't like being in an emergency room anymore, okay, for whatever reason, because you just don't like it. So then now you're going to go back to school and become a plastic surgeon, you know, kind of like that kind of situation. The Ace of Swords, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. A lot of aces here, so luck is on your side during this time period as well. I feel for some of you, this is maturity happening. This is business picking up. The Page of Cups, I hate it when it shows up. So it's going to be a little bit of time before this soulmate energy shows up, before you move fast into love relationship and connect with that soulmate of yours, okay? For some of you, you're sitting on your hands about it. For others of you, you know what time it is, so you're kind of like taking your time with the relationship, all right, and kind of waiting. The let me see. The Page of Swords, don't listen to your own advice this week, okay? Get a second opinion, all right? It normally means like listen to your own advice, but you know, it's in reverse. So don't listen to your own advice with this energy. We will turn it upright. So pay attention and listen to your own advice, even though some of you shouldn't. Something that you are wanting, we're getting the pages in, it's not coming through right away. So it's going to be a while before it comes through. Oh my goodness. Okay. The Three of Cups, I feel for some of you, as I connect with that energy, it normally means like family and communications, Mercury retrograde, energy, but I feel like for some of you, it could be more about your emotional self. You can be reevaluating family relationships and family dynamics, you may not do anything about it right away, okay? The Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work itself out. I feel like you're very ambitious at this time. I feel like the focus is more on career. I do see you crushing on a naughty boy or a naughty girl with this energy. The Queen of Coins, I feel like for some of you, you benefit through the women in your life. You benefit through mother at this time, or mother could be wanting to take care of you with this energy as well. I feel like there could be some kind of money coming in. This could be business picking up, inheritance, or money owed to you coming in at this time as well. The Moon card, I feel like there could be some truth being revealed during this time period, okay? And it could be about mother or mother side of the family that is coming up. So secrets can be coming out. People could be being exposed for things, or certain things that you didn't know that was going on. Now you know. So, you know, it could be like kind of like a shocker here with this energy, okay? Also, this could be getting clarity on a situation going on in your life as well, or you can be dealing with your emotional self and putting things into perspective in your life and trying to make sense of situations, trying to forgive mother during this time period, trying to put yourself in her shoes. So this could also be bringing about a lot of healing energy coming to you as well, and a lot of self-realizations with this energy this week. The King of Swords, yeah, your perspective is changing with this energy. You're creating your own reality at this time as well with this energy. I feel like this is a great time for those of you in sales. I feel also for some of you, this could be like conspiracy theories coming up as why somebody did you dirty and stuff like that, and just trying to heal from it and trying to make sense of a situation that either you are attracting into your life and you're still going through it, or make sense of the past situations because you're trying to let go of the hurt. I feel like you kind of do your own thing at this time. You can be seen as a rebel. You can be more honest with what's going on in your life. You can be more honest with other people with this energy, and you could be speaking your truth, and other people are not going to appreciate the fact that you're speaking your truth, because that means they can't control you anymore, okay? In the words of the great disciple Oprah Winfrey, let your wounds be your wisdom. I do see fighting happening. I do see confrontation coming up, okay? But I feel like you're ready to kind of do your own thing at this time, and you're not ready. You're kind of like over certain situations or certain people in your life with this energy, okay? So you may not be going back to these relationships later on. I do feel like for some of you, this is a great time for those of you in media and social media. I feel like for others of you, this is putting money back into your business. This is suffering for your business or suffering for your art at this time. For some of you, you could be dealing with just guilt and feeling guilty about something that you did in the past and having regrets with this energy. The Sun card, clarity on a situation that's going to be coming up at this time with this energy. I do feel like this can be a happy energy time for you as well with this energy. I do feel like for some of you that you can be giving certain things life because you're not over it at this time. You're a perfectionist when it comes to career. Yeah, you're not over certain things. So you're trying to let go of certain past hurts, and you're trying to let go of certain people like you had crushes on, and you're just trying to let go and trying to be more analytical in your way of thinking, or trying to accept your situation at this time for some of you, not all of you. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up. The answer is yes, and you need to let go. Okay, you need to let go of your emotional self. You need to let go of the past and forgive yourself from the past. For some of you, you need to move on from your past. You need to break up with that relationship, that karmic relationship, in order to get what you want, whatever it is that you're sitting, in order to get new love. Okay, so some of you are already booed up, and you need to get rid of the ex, the soon-to-be ex, in order to get new love. Alrighty. I love you, my fishies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses. Mwah.